Colorism refers to the discrimination or prejudice based on the skin color or shade within a particular racial or ethnic group. It often involves privileging individuals with lighter skin tones while marginalizing those with darker skin tones. Colorism can influence various aspects of society, including employment opportunities, education, media representation, and social status. In some societies, including certain communities within the United States, colorism can play a role in shaping people's experiences and opportunities. Lighter-skinned individuals may encounter certain advantages, such as greater representation in media, more positive perceptions in hiring processes, or better treatment in interpersonal interactions. This can lead to a higher likelihood of success in certain areas of society. Conversely, darker-skinned individuals may face disadvantages due to colorism. They may encounter barriers such as limited access to resources, lower social status, or biased treatment based on their skin tone. Colorism can contribute to the perpetuation of stereotypes, the internalization of beauty standards that favor lighter skin, and the reinforcement of systemic inequalities. It is important to recognize that colorism is a complex issue influenced by a combination of historical, social, and cultural factors. Its effects can vary across different racial and ethnic groups, and its impact is intersectional, meaning it can interact with other forms of discrimination based on factors such as gender, class, and ethnicity. Addressing colorism requires promoting inclusivity, challenging biases, and working towards greater representation and equality. This involves recognizing and valuing the diversity of skin tones and celebrating the beauty and worth of individuals irrespective of their skin color. It also requires dismantling systems that perpetuate colorism and advocating for equal opportunities and treatment for all individuals, regardless of their skin tone. Certainly, here are some additional points to consider regarding the impact of colorism on individual success in society. Beauty standards and self-esteem. Colorism can influence beauty standards, with lighter skin often being regarded as more desirable or attractive. This can result in individuals with darker skin tones facing lower self-esteem and body image issues, which may affect their confidence and ability to pursue opportunities or assert themselves in various spheres of life. Representation and media influence. Colorism can be perpetuated through media representation, where lighter-skinned individuals are often favored and portrayed more positively. This underrepresentation or misrepresentation of darker-skinned individuals can contribute to a lack of role models and limited access to positive visibility and opportunities, potentially hindering their success in society. Professional opportunities. Colorism can impact professional opportunities and advancement. Studies have shown that individuals with lighter skin tones may have better chances of being hired, receiving promotions, or being perceived as more competent. This bias can limit the progress and success of individuals with darker skin tones, leading to disparities in employment and economic outcomes. Educational experiences. Colorism can influence educational experiences, with research indicating that students with darker skin tones may face discrimination and biases from both teachers and peers. This can result in disparities in academic achievement and hinder access to educational opportunities, impacting future prospects and success in various fields. Social and interpersonal dynamics. Colorism can affect social interactions and interpersonal relationships, including dating preferences and marriage choices. Biases towards lighter skin can influence individuals' perceptions of attractiveness and desirability, potentially impacting their personal lives and social connections. Addressing colorism requires a collective effort to challenge biases, promote inclusivity, and foster a more equitable society. This involves promoting diverse and inclusive representation in media and popular culture, implementing policies that address discriminatory practices, providing educational opportunities to raise awareness about colorism, and promoting self-acceptance and celebration of all skin tones. By actively challenging colorist attitudes and behaviors, individuals can contribute to creating a more inclusive and fair society where success is not determined by skin color, but by one's talents, skills, and contributions. Television has played a significant role in shaping societal perceptions and beauty standards, including those related to colorism. The influence of television on colorism within communities can be attributed to several factors. Media representation. Television has a powerful influence on shaping perceptions and attitudes. Historically, television has often depicted lighter-skinned individuals as more desirable, attractive, and successful, while marginalizing or underrepresenting darker-skinned individuals. This perpetuation of colorist biases through media representation can reinforce and normalize discriminatory beauty standards. Beauty ideals and standards. Television programs, advertisements, and beauty-centric content often promote certain beauty ideals that favor lighter skin tones. These depictions can lead to the internalization of colorist beliefs, where individuals may associate lighter skin with beauty, success, and social acceptance. This can impact self-esteem, body image, and overall confidence, particularly among individuals with darker skin tones. Limited representation. The underrepresentation of individuals with darker skin tones on television can contribute to the erasure or marginalization of their experiences and perspectives. This lack of representation can reinforce the notion that lighter skin is the norm or the standard of beauty, further perpetuating colorist biases within the community. Stereotypes and portrayals. Television can perpetuate stereotypes associated with skin color, often portraying darker-skinned individuals in negative or marginalized roles. This reinforcement of negative stereotypes can contribute to the devaluation and discrimination faced by individuals with darker skin tones, both within and outside their communities. It is important to note that in recent years, there have been efforts to challenge and address colorism in television and media. More diverse representation and stories that highlight the beauty and diversity of all skin tones are gradually gaining recognition and popularity. These efforts can help challenge colorist narratives and promote a more inclusive and equitable media landscape. While television's impact on colorism is significant, it is essential to recognize that television is just one of many factors that contribute to the perpetuation of colorism within communities. Education, family upbringing, societal norms, and personal experiences also play important roles in shaping perceptions and biases related to skin color. Creating awareness, promoting diversity and inclusivity, and challenging colorist beliefs and practices are essential steps towards combating colorism and fostering a more equitable society. There are several reasons why some people may believe that colorism doesn't exist or downplay its significance. Limited perspective. Individuals who have not personally experienced or witnessed colorism may have limited awareness of its existence. If someone has not been directly affected by colorism or has not seen its impact on others, they may be less likely to acknowledge its existence or understand its systemic nature. Lack of education or exposure. Colorism is a complex issue rooted in historical, social, and cultural factors. If people have not been exposed to educational resources or discussions that shed light on colorism, they may lack the necessary understanding to recognize its existence. The lack of exposure to diverse perspectives and experiences can contribute to a limited understanding of the issue. Denial or defensiveness. Acknowledging the existence of colorism can be uncomfortable for individuals who benefit from lighter skin privilege or who may hold internalized colorist beliefs themselves. Some people may resist accepting the reality of colorism due to feelings of guilt, defensiveness, or the fear of being implicated in perpetuating inequality. Minimization of personal responsibility. Recognizing the existence of colorism requires acknowledging the role that individuals, communities, and societal structures play in perpetuating it. Some people may find it challenging to accept their own complicity or the complicity of their communities in upholding colorist attitudes and behaviors. This can lead to a tendency to deny or downplay the issue. Misunderstanding of racism and discrimination. Some individuals may mistakenly believe that racism and discrimination are solely based on explicit acts of hatred or prejudice, rather than encompassing subtler forms of bias, such as colorism. This limited understanding can lead to a dismissal of colorism as a legitimate issue. Addressing these misconceptions and fostering greater awareness about colorism requires education, dialogue, and empathy. By engaging in conversations, sharing personal experiences, and promoting diverse perspectives, it is possible to increase understanding and encourage individuals to recognize the existence and impact of colorism. Emphasizing the importance of equality, inclusivity, and justice can help shift attitudes and promote a more informed and compassionate approach to addressing colorism.